Hi there, my fellow YouTubers and my fellow Twitter followers. Now, this lucid dream that I had was, it's a blast from the past. It was more of a nightmare, I guess, in this one. I was in a classroom-like setting with a bunch of other students, and I'm looking around, and I notice this kid turns around and just looks at me with these piercing eyes. And I look at him and I'm thinking, I immediately knew who it was. And then I'm like, my eyes just open wide and I'm like, oh my gosh. And this kid knows that I know who he is. It wasn't really a kid. It was pure evil. Okay. And the thing is that in this lucid dream, I get up and I'm freaking. I'm like, "Oh my God, that is the devil." And then everybody's looking at me in this classroom-like setting, and they're all looking at me like, what's up with this guy?" And they don't believe me. So I get up from my chair and I move over to another chair. Okay? And then all of a sudden, this kid disappears. So I look over to my right and he materializes. And he just has this intense look, like he just wanted to kill me. And I get up from my chair and I go sit at the front. And then all of a sudden he disappears. I don't see him in that spot anymore. And then he appears in the seat in front of me. And he's looking at me. And then he blinks and then he opens his eyes. And the eyes were just, there was no like pupils or anything. There was nothing. All it was fire. Okay? Fire in the sockets. And I just started to freak it was beyond terrifying. Alright? It was beyond terrifying. I was like, oh my gosh. I want to get up from my dream. I want to wake up. I want to wake up. And then this is where it just freaked the hell right out of me. The students in the classroom were all of a sudden aware of who it was. All of a sudden, I felt like I was choking, right, like this, and the intensity of that fire, it was just unbearable. And all of a sudden, I could feel my soul being taken from my body. It was coming out of my mouth, and my soul was entering the eyes of this whatever it was. And I was just like, and I could feel it. It was so unbearable. It was like my soul was being ripped in two. And I could feel the heat, the burning. I was literally like, my soul was burning. And I started saying the Our Father. I go, God, please help me. And then as soon as I was reciting the Our Father, I ended up coming back to my soul ended up coming back to my body in the dream. Just as I did that, it was like I'm looking at it and it was still eyeing me. But I managed to, I guess, I wouldn't say defeat him, but I was able to win back my soul. And when I woke up from this dream, no joke, my eyes, I felt my eyes were stung. You know, they stung. They were stinging, or I guess if that's the word. and it's when I woke up, it just scared the hell out of me. Okay, now that, mind you, this happened, I think it was maybe, this was like, I don't know, I would say maybe almost 8 years ago when I had this dream. That's when I never really, that's when I wasn't really into the lucid dreaming subject. I would just, go to sleep and have this dream. But like I said, for the past year, I have been able to control my dreams on a grander scale, which is pretty cool, I think. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it's, if you want to fly, you can fly. If you want to run with super speed, you can. All it takes is patience. You need patience, though, a lot of patience, because you're not gonna just do it like that. Anyways, that's it for now. Until next time, have a good one.